Good morning, Scale Freak, or good Sunday, I should say, Scale Freak. It is Sunday. It's been a while since a video blog. There's been the odd update, but no official video blogs. What have we been up to? Well, lots, actually. Work. But I've also been getting a lot of RC, and almost every Sunday I've been out, getting out to the drift as much as possible, just doing what I can to get some time on the gear. I would say one way that you could tell that I've been busy with the RC is look at the workbench. What the hell? It's a mess again, but in reality, the workbench is always a mess. So let's start with what I have back here. So first, the drift car. Been doing a lot of work with this thing, just trying to get an understanding. This car is still a massive struggle for me. Nothing against the car, it's just the lack of grip that makes me mental. Dave and Pumbaa and the crew have been trying to do their best to get me comfortable with the absolute lack of grip, but it's a challenge for me. Same thing Steve said a long time ago. All his years in racing, it makes it a humongous challenge to then switch your brain to no grip. Lack of grip, learn to steer with the throttle. Just a big challenge for me, and I'm working on it still. I've made some changes with the car. Some of the install parts that I've done has actually given me the opposite effect, so I will be removing some things and hopefully getting back to where I was a better drifter. Just a couple parts are going to come off that car. More to come about that. Then, of course, we've got the banana. The banana is still in the process. This is Antlers JK. This thing, in theory, it's an Axial SCX-10, but I don't know how much of an Axial SCX-10 it is because look at these bad boys. These are the GCM metal head axles that Antler purchased a long time ago, and we're just getting around to doing the install. Full panhard kit. It's got that full, what do you call it? The transfer case. This thing is a beast. King suspension shocks. Here, I'll let you see it. King suspension shocks, Pitbull tires, CI foams, Vanquish rims. This thing is going to be a beast when it's done. This is one of Antler's trucks that he's been buying parts for a long time, but we just have not had the opportunity to actually get the build done. It's about 25% done. Yeah, I know. Sorry, my hand. Then we've got Red Devil Recon. This has been kind of my kit of the summer so far. Having a blast with this truck. Very happy with its performance. It's definitely outperformed my expectation. Great truck. Then we have F-Bomb. Guys, F-Bomb is broken. We broke F-Bomb. It was bomb-proof, but it was not antler-proof. The back axle has been destroyed. The front axle has been destroyed. The axles are just shot, but let's give it due. Give its due. Give it credit. I forget the term I'm trying to use. Those axles are super old. The original plastics from when it still was an Trail Honcho. The original RTR axles with a few upgrades in them. The plastics have been stressed and shot to hell. Tekin Power, 3-cell lipo. It's got the GCM last lockers in it, so you know that thing is built strong. Vanquish transmission case with the HD gears. So that thing has been tortured, and eventually the plastics failed. That's fine. I have upgrades. I've got things that we're going to do. One of the things that I want to put on this that I've got on the wall, I've got the extra speed aluminum ones, so that is going to go on the front. But I believe now, I firmly believe now that the portals are coming off that kit. So unfortunately for some of you guys that are watching, this truck is going to spend some time in storage. That truck is going to get completed very soon. But F-Bomb is going to spend some time on the rack, and a few of the upgraded parts are going to go from F-Bomb and go into Red Devil Recon. Red Devil Recon later this month will be attending the Extreme RC Tough Truck Challenge that will be at Rocks and Shocks in Oshawa. Go check it out. This is going to be a great event. The whole Scale Freak crew is going to be there. This truck is going to attend it, and it's going to run it, so I need to take a few of the key components out of this rig and put them in this rig, since the point of a Tough Truck Challenge is to stress the snot out of your truck and make it still run. So I need to get the Vanquish transmission case and the HD gearing set and put them in there. That still has the plastic axial case and the HD gearing set. But there's a few upgrades that have to be done. Heading down to the bench a little bit more. There's the old zombie response body just kind of laying around. And this guy here, I've been trying to build it. This is the Orlando Hunter OH35 PO1 kit. This thing is that 135 scale. I've honestly been trying to build it, but this is the size of a fully built axle. Here's my hand. Here's my hand. That's it in my hand. The screws on this kit are so tiny. That's not a screw. The screws on this kit are so tiny. This is a very difficult kit for me to work on. My hands are very large, and I've punched a lot of things from all my boxing and my Thai kickboxing. So to have to do these little tiny screws, it actually hurts my hands. So I'm still working on it. It's going to take much longer than I ever had hoped, but I hope that it will be done. Of course, there is the banana body. So Antlers Banana is chilling over here. Now, to head over to Steve's bench, there is the SCX-10-2 in all of its Steve glory. He is running 2-cell lipo, but he's got them put in there as in series, or in parallel, so that he can get double the runtime out of it. He does have that SSD aux winch. This thing is not correctly hooked up yet, which is why we have not done a review on it. But once it gets correctly hooked up, full review. Really nice looking winch. What a beautiful look. Lights and stuff all set up. And here's some things that he's recently done. So the body itself, let me try to make it so the light is on it. That's actually what I wanted to show you. He's gone through, not fully mounted yet. He's actually done a full interior for this thing. I'm trying to make it so you're not blinded. There you go. A full interior for this thing. What a great job he did. Steve, I'm so happy you're back into scale again. I really love the work that you do, and I'm glad to have you back into scale and not just racing. The body is phenomenal. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve as to things that he's going to do with this. A few handmade things that he has plans for. I'm really looking forward to all the stuff that he's going to do with this truck. Now, let me first by saying, in its almost stock form, and I say almost stock because it has Crawler Innovations foams and it has, I believe, they're SSD wheels. This thing, in some ways, it outperforms my modified Red Devil Recon. This truck, even with these stock bumpers, stock body, stock gearing, everything, absolute dream to drive. Great job, Axial. Great job. Absolute dream to drive. The rest of the stuff in the garage here is my kid making an absolute friggin' mess. But what are you going to do, right? He's been out here a lot playing with his RC, toy grade F1 car. Absolutely loves it. 2.5 years old, and he's almost figured out how to throttle and steer. Mostly it's just smashing the stuff. And then, of course, hey, Raven. My dog. Kaiser. My other dog. So, my puppies. That's what's going on right now. So today I'm actually out here, and it's time to start working on those two rigs. Strip F-bomb of the parts that I need. Strip F-bomb of the parts that I need, install them into Red Devil Recon. The TTC is only in a couple weeks, so it's a matter of getting it ready. The GoPro has been coming with, getting some video. You guys saw some run video from the scale stuff last week. We did some run video on the drift car last night, so I hope to edit some of that up. I'm still a garbage drifter, so whatever. Other bodies that you're going to see in the future, I will bring back this. I won't use the underbody anymore, but I will bring this kit back shortly. And F-bomb, during its shelf time, will get a new body painted up. I've had this thing for a very long time. Just have not painted it up yet, but that will get done. I also have somewhere in my collection, way too many friggin' parts. Somewhere along the line, the beef up RCs will be installed in the axles as promised to you guys. Stickers, stuff everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, where are they? And these. I do want to get these installed. So for those of you who don't know what these are, they're those YYS light buckets that go into the Proline F250 Ford shell. I will drop them on the ground. I will eventually get those things installed. That, or I may contact Happy Ape over in Europe and get his set. His set also looks absolutely phenomenal. So that may be coming as well. But that's really a tour of everything. I just wanted to make sure you guys are up to date as to what's been going on. lots of parts that have to get installed. I just started to kind of hang them on the wall to remind me of the stuff that has to get done, so I stop losing track on things that have to go into these rigs. I'd really like to get a lot of this stuff done. I'd want to say thanks for James Knight for giving me some of the tips and stuff like that on some of his build. Of course, thanks to the Scale Freak crew for the support, and thanks to all you guys for watching, which is absolutely phenomenal. I really appreciate that. And of course, thanks for Steven Antler for dragging me out on the trails and helping me get a lot of video done. Okay. That's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Click the thumbs up, click the subscribe, click the share, and comment below. I'll talk to you guys very soon. I may even check out the @ScaleFreakRC Instagram account. When I spend the day in the studio like this, just wrenching on rigs, I will post a butt ton of stuff on there. So just please keep an eye. And now that they've got the what do you call it? The Instagram stories, you'll see stuff on there too. All right, guys, have a great day.